Ooh! Oh wait, I fucking hate that kid.
Damn! Damn!
Hey,
I blame this entire fucking server. Smash came out.
Wow! You know, also good for the transition into, hey everybody, MaskedMetaKnight4, and welcome back to another Smash Bros. Character discussion video. And finally, guys, we are out of the Smash 4 era. Woo!
Take me back.
Woomy!
The game's fucking back. I don't want this kick.
Show him, MacBain. It's time to move on.
I don't want to move on.
Damn. Want to say
I miss pivoting, bro.
I don't miss that game. Anyways, we are here to talk about Inkling because that is the very first newcomer in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And she was actually shown off in a Nintendo Direct. And it was taken by storm on the whole internet. So what was your guys' initial reaction to that, actually?
Hi.
Holy Lord, I love it.
Fuck the Inkling. I only cared about the review.
Okay, so when you guys saw the Inkling, because I think that Direct was very Splatoon heavy. So when you saw the Inkling, or the Inkling, the boy one and the orange, pink, or girl one, did you guys think it was Smash, or do you not know what that was yet?
It seemed really
It took a bit for me to recognize it, because I was like, oh, we're getting more Splatoon stuff after we already got stuff? And then the screen darkened, and that's when I knew.
Yeah.
It was just over.
It took a little for me to recognize it. Then it just became super obvious.
After Twitch chat kept spamming as a Smash, I just kind of just bandwagon. Like, it has to be Smash! I didn't know what it was.
I call that shit instant, because it's like, ain't no way in hell they're doing like Splatoon 1 shit. It's like, has to
that
be
is
Smash.
true. That's a good giveaway because...
And also, that also showed me off, because I didn't recognize it was, the Splatoon 1 designs the first
And then you see the eye thing.
Yeah, that's the eye thing. Oh, dude. When the Smash logo shows up, and then you see Mario, and then... Oh, dude, when he saw Breath of the Wild, like, everybody lost their mind.
That was the one thing, too. Just seeing Breath of the Wild Link show up, I was like, oh... We're changing mainstays now.
Yeah, I remember I had a friend, he was like so convinced, he's like, oh man, it's Breath of the Wild Link, and it's gonna be Odyssey Mario, and I'm like, yeah, I believe
he wasn't wrong! He wasn't wrong!
He wasn't entirely wrong, but it's
You got a taunt.
It's so minuscule. Taunt and up B.
And the costume.
And
the costume.
Oh, yeah, for a coin. Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice way to reveal the new Smash was coming.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
New character,
that was a really good trailer. I just remember myself being super hyped that day.
Yeah.
Inkling, good character.
Hell yeah.
Indeed. So, have you guys played Splatoon 1 and or Splatoon 2?
I'm just going last on this.
You know what? I'll go first, actually. So, I never had a Wii U, but I knew Splatoon was one of the crave of the Wii U era of brand new IP, a Nintendo IP no less, and it was actually popping off.
Yeah.
I always thought the concept was cool. I just didn't care, and I also just didn't have a console to play it.
That is understandable. Yeah, especially since you didn't have the Wii U.
Yeah, so even when Splatoon 2 did get revealed and was also coming out, and I knew I was going to get a Switch eventually, I also did not care. In fact, I was one of those people who thought it was just like, it looked like a Super Mario Galaxy 2 situation. That's not a bad thing though, because I do think like sequels are allowed to reuse like the engine that they used for the previous game. I feel like you should like use the engine as much as you can before you drastically change an art style or something.
Sonic.
Damn.
But I think 2 years ago, Pika, I forget. Did you gift me only Octo expansion or both, the base game and Octo expansion? I forgot if I bought the base game.
I got you the base game. I know I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Pika. Well, he did give me the base game of Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 is fun. It's a game I'll pick up every now and then, but I'll get into later why I don't play it as much. But yeah, that's my Splatoon experience.
Nice. Well, I'm probably the third person out of you two. You two played it more than I did. So I'll just be like, Splatoon 1 was good. I remember playing it for the first time in the global test fire, I believe it was. Holy shit, that was really fun. Like, I was like, dang, gameplay's super good. Like covering the place with ink and being able to traverse through it faster is like such a great concept. I love this game. So I played Splatoon 1 quite a bit. I played a lot of ranked, and that was hell because ranked was just it was a lot of nonsense.
Ranked
Oh
was
boy,
big.
yeah,
Ranked
it
was
was
never fun.
Yeah, it was never really fun. But you know, I had fun with the turf war and stuff with my buds. And then once Splatoon 2 happened, personally, I have a lot of people who are just like Splatoon 1 is better than 2, and I'm just like I can see why people would think that. But honestly, I prefer 2, just I guess because of Salmon Run and
2 is the
and
better
other
game.
stuff.
I
I
do have a thing to comment on that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, I just think 2 just does a lot of things better, honestly. Plus, it had like really good DLC. Octo expansion, I fucking loved. It was even better than the main story in Splatoon isn't really that great overall, in my opinion.
No.
But then Octo expansion just had that nice it had nice gimmicks to it, which really made it fun to me.
Yeah,
The mission-
Octo expansion was super fun. Like
It was
definitely
super
the
fun.
best. Definitely the best single player experience out of like, all of them.
Yep.
All both Splatoon 1 and 2.
Yep,
Yeah.
gotta love it. Plus, I like the Clan Blitz. I'm probably one of the few people who actually kind of enjoy that mode. But whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know. I eased up on it
Clan
now.
Blitz is good, cowards.
I eased up on it now because I don't mind doing it like not solo queue because that's just terrible.
Yeah,
But, like,
I mean,
playing with people I know, Clan Blitz is fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I
Although-
think that's
Yeah.
although
honestly.
really the problem with that more just lies with solo queue itself. Solo queue itself is
Solo
just
queue in
Oh,
general.
yeah.
Solo
shooters-
queue itself is just
Solo
terrible.
queue just in general for anything online is just bad.
it's
Honestly, yeah.
You can't rely on other people. You can't.
Really
Yeah.
can't.
Overall, great games in my opinion. A really good new IP for Nintendo, and I'm glad that it's getting represented in Smash. So yeah, you two got the floor now. Have fun.
But Shad,
Alright,
have
you
played
first,
Splatoon?
Kipster.
No.
I saw you play one time.
The Shad was there for like that one free trial once.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
I
actually
remember
bought the
that.
game.
Oh,
Oh, did you actually buy the game too?
oh, really?
I played a bit of the first one. I didn't really mess with like the online with the first one. I did play, but I didn't mess with it like that. The second one, I was hesitant on buying because like sure, Splatoon was fun. I just didn't really care about the series like that. Ended up buying it anyway. I didn't touch it much. I
And
still
then
don't
he
touch it
bought
much.
it.
I've only got up to like level 4 in this damn game. I've only touched the beginning of this game. I ain't
Fair.
do anything else in this damn game. Nothing. Fun game. I just don't know why I can't keep on moving to play it. So
that's fair.
I kind of wasted like 60 for nothing today.
It's one of those quirky shooter games that doesn't follow all the other shooter game rules, so it's like you gotta be in the mood or not.
Yeah, true.
Kippy?
Okay. So yeah. I've been into Splatoon ever since they first shut it off and the whole test fire came out, and I just remember having a lot of fun with it. And it was probably rise up to be like the most played game I had on my Wii U. This is crazy. I think it might be the game I played most on Switch too, although I'm not so sure on that one. I just remember having like a lot of memories with Splatoon 1. There's new friends that I made because of that, and there's like a bunch of different communities that I found because of it. And honestly, like every time I played with those communities and their friends, it was just super fun. I know I mostly played Turf Wars, but occasionally we had like those private lobbies where we would like play the actual ranked modes, which is where I enjoyed playing them more, as opposed to actually doing it in ranked. Because ranked stressful. Oh man,
It really do be like that.
Wait,
It
so
really
would we
did.
call sweaty Splatoon players inky Splatoon players?
God
Oh
damn
my
it!
gosh.
You deserve to be squid bagged for that. Or
Huh?
I get
They do it anyway because I'm bad.
Get fucked.
just get good. I don't see the problem.
Bro, just know how to aim. It's easy.
Or as
Or
Treasure Conway refers
you know what I'll
to that,
just do?
it's
I'll just get a
teabagged.
water gun instead and kill all of them.
You know
Kill
that-
all
you
of
know-
you.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now that's just straight up murder.
Right.
Hey, you scumbags! You drew first blood.
I mean, they're pretty much suicidal themselves anyway. Half like fucking maps are like above water.
That's true. They do fight over water, which is kind of messed up.
I mean, that's probably no fault of their own. The world is supposed to be flooded.
Perfect chaos
Well.
one.
Who the fuck decided? Hey, let's just let's have like a fight above water. You know, the thing that kills us.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong. In fact, like, oh jeez, I remember there's this one stage in Splatoon 1, Mahi Mahi Resort, where like literally most of the arena it has water. So and the water like rises and such, and so you can get fucked at any time there.
These Splatoons are masochists. These Inklings are
it's like why are you people playing at a resort?
Look, we turned the actual war tactics into a sport. I don't think their minds are straight.
That's true.
Interesting.
Damn, dude. It really be like that, huh?
Oh. But yeah, so so most of my Splatoon time was in Splatoon 1. Splatoon 2, I didn't play as much, but that also has to do with me not getting a Switch on like the first year. I think it took about a year for me to get a Switch, and Splatoon 2 was one of the first games that I got, along with Mario Odyssey. So
Breath of the Wild from Kippy.
Well, I
Wii U.
I had the Wii U version,
Okay.
but I did eventually trade in the Wii U version for the Switch version because it was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna play my Wii U anymore.
An eye for an eye.
True, to be honest.
Yep.
The $300 paperweight.
Damn! Not wrong, but damn!
Didn't have to do them like that, bro.
Nah, Wii deserves it. What?
Hey man, the
Well, it wasn't all bad.
Literally, all its good games are on the Switch now. There is no point to go back anymore.
Virtual
Yeah.
console.
Bro,
Virtual console.
Xenoblade Chronicle X, bro.
Yeah, port it already, you pricks! Please.
That's like the only one that's not coming. That's not.
I thought people didn't like X that much anyway.
X is fine. It looks fun.
No, they didn't know what they didn't like was Japan getting that exclusive boob slider.
Yeah, where's my boob slider, Nintendo?
I knew it. This man admits it. That's all he wants it for.
Oh shoot, I got exposed. I mean, I love the mech mechanic in the game. I love how it's a very big and open world to explore. Elma's pretty hot. Oh shoot, I'll somebody else go.
What?
I if you had anything to say.
Okay. I think it should be a surprise to anybody here. I freaking love Splatoon.
You play in a league.
I do. I help run a league actually.
Nice.
Yeah. I doubt any of them are watching this, but shouts out to the Proton Splat League, the league I help run. That's based on, well, mainly Proton John's community, but it's actually really the greater TRG community. So shout out to all of them if anybody ends up watching this here. But no, it's because of that. I love the series so much that I help run that league. Splatoon was always like a unique thing for me, even when it was announced way back in 2014. Just, I've been there since the first game when it came out day one. Splatoon 2 was the reason I got my Switch. So, but no, there's like a lot of mechanics behind this game, and I really like it. I think I prefer 2 at this point, just because it's better balanced, mainly because at least half the specials in Splatoon 2 don't turn you straight up invincible for like 10 seconds at a time.
That's true. That's true. Literally, like most of the specials in 1 were just panic buttons, but here in 2, they're really not.
There's only one panic button, and it's splashdown. I hate that.
But even then, that's not completely foolproof because you can still die.
You can still die.
I have a Twitter mutual who literally posts clips of them always sniping people who do splashdown. Like, they post it so much. I'm like, wow, splashdown must really suck. That's not my Twitter.
It is technically the worst special in the game. I still hate it.
Which one's splashed?
The one where you jump in the air and like you kind of pose in the air and then you like slam the ground and then there's like.
Oh no, you deserve to get shot at.
Hey guys, I'm over here. Why are the snipers firing at me?
See, I need to learn to shoot splashdowns down because I freaking hate that special, but I can't because I play literally nothing but short range.
You like
that? No, splashdown's literally a blessing with short range.
Nice.
Well, that doesn't help. Most of the people use it play short range weapons themselves. So
That's true.
normally it's let me get in and then panic blast down because I know they won't be able to fight it once I activate it.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Posing.
What now? What? Sorry.
There is at least some strategy you could use with that because if you use it in midair, especially if you jump to someone, then the radius is bigger. So,
Not that it really needs that because it's a walkie hitboxes.
I mean, it's already pretty big, but it can get even bigger. I did some really cool things by just doing that. Especially if you have like stealth jump.
Yo, stealth jump, let's go.
Yeah, but I think the thing that ties me most to Splatoon is its aesthetic because it screams 90s.
Yeah, it does.
I remember everybody when the first.
Yeah, the aesthetic is really cool.
The whole world's actually really good.
Oof. I just like how fresh everyone is.
Stay fresh.
Hey, there's that 90s I was talking about earlier.
Heck yeah.
You're a kid now. You're a squid now. You're a kid now. You're a squid now.
Yeah, also don't forget the
Yeah,
link
kid,
for that
you're
commercial.
Oh my god, so good.
Those are weird demos, or not demos, commercials.
You guys are fucking cringe.
Yeah.
You know,
Took you to
actually,
find another Shad? God.
actually, kind of transitioning into that because I wanted to ask like Kippy Nice a question because I do like how you guys mentioned how like a lot of your love for this game is like from the community itself. I don't really follow this community at all. Like, out of like all the games I play, like Splatoon's probably like the most casual of casual. Like, I don't even think I have any like YouTube channels I follow who do play Splatoon. So like, I never see any gameplay. But anytime I'm on Twitter, I always see like chaos happening. Like oh, this community's so cringe. It's so bad. Blah 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 blah. And then like I hear from you guys like, oh, this community's great, or have a good time. Do you guys usually see that often when you play the game, or is that just like a minority group of people just being bad human beings?
Honestly, I think the toxicity of this community is the minority.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
agree
the
with that.
super tryhards that are like the thing that kind of brings the competitive community down for Splatoon. But otherwise, it's like really nice, and people are usually pretty kind.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've generally had positive experiences with within the communities. You know,
That's good because because as like the internet's getting bigger and like games are getting bigger and all that stuff. I always notice like for like some games in particular, people can't separate the game itself and the people in the community, and they kind of like mesh it into one and think like it's the game's fault that it's toxic or like everybody's toxic and all that stuff. So
That's a stupid take.
it is a stupid
It
take.
is.
It is a stupid take. Because I'm definitely gonna talk about that once we reach the first DLC character in Ultimate, but yeah. I always found that super weird. But yeah. What do you guys main in Splatoon out of curiosity?
Splatter
Or
shot.
go-to?
Splattershot
Yeah.
Pro for me.
Friend.
That is the meta weapon. I made Splattershot Junior and Zap, so
Okay, what's top tier? Just tell me what's top tier, or is it like the game's super balanced enough where there actually really isn't one?
there's not a lot of oppressive weapons. Splatoon, at least Splatoon 2 has been pretty okay about making sure one weapon doesn't become like
Too meta.
super oppressive over the others.
There's really only like there's really only like one or two groups of weapons I can think of that are kind of like underpowered compared to the rest of them.
Is it more so like team-oriented, like combos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Splatoon has like meta choices for teams. So
Yeah.
like
Nice.
it depends on the weapons and kits. It's mainly because of their kits. So like
So
there's like
depending
you'll
on
have
what
like somebody will always run armor as a special for a meta team because armor's really good as a special in this game.
Yeah.
Somebody will almost usually run a pro because pros are actually really good main weapons. Squelchers are good. I've seen people. Vanilla 96 is actually starting to become a meta weapon now, as people are picking up.
Oh, that sounds like a very healthy competitive game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is from an outsider opinion, so take it as you will.
Damn, I wish I could have that.
Imagine.
Since things have been changing, things have started to get a little bit more varied.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there's probably about 10 to 15 weapons that you'll see on a normal basis.
Gotcha. I main Bucket because I love Bucket.
Bucko is one of my mains in one. I don't use it as much in 2, although I'm really a fan of the sloshing machine instead of like the actual sloshers.
How about the blubber? The blubber. Blah blah blah.
Yes, the weapon that. You
Oh yeah,
thought was
Blob.
broken.
The weapon that
Blob,
everybody
Blob.
wants to use whenever they pick Slosher.
Yeah.
I
Hey, it's pretty it's pretty effective, especially if someone doesn't strafe.
I just like the dual wielding weapons.
Oh, the dual wielding ones are so much fun. You have like the Smash 4 roll.
Yeah, dualies.
I
that's what I like.
I have an interesting
never leave
opinion about
Smash 4.
dualies. I have an
See,
interesting opinion
dualies
about
are fine for me, except for Clapples. I freaking hate Clapples.
For me, I don't like dually squelchers. Honestly, I much prefer like the actual dual squelcher from Splatoon 1.
Like, you're not the only one. Kid, this is that too for some reason. I'm like, no, this is just better. This is just better dual sculptures though.
Interesting.
Weapon go burr.
Weapon go splish splish.
May you have a Hydra for that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go on a bit of a rant here. Like,
Yep.
probably the biggest reason why I don't visit Splatoon 2 so often is, actually, booting up the game. You have to mash the A button or plus button or whatever it is so much just
But,
to
but
get
you,
in.
you gotta listen to that fresh funky
Yeah,
news,
like,
bro.
I see what they're going at because it's kind of like, a hub world, like a place where you live and it's like the news. I do like that aspect. Like, my critique would disappear completely if you could just skip it. I don't need to see it every time.
Yeah, I don't get why you can't skip these shits.
I don't know why they didn't let
I
you
don't
skip
get it
either.
either.
Yeah.
Because technically, if you keep the game on, you don't have to listen to it again, unlike the first game.
But like, I don't keep my Switch on like that unless I fall
Yeah.
asleep, and then like, oh, my Shantae game has 80 hours on it for some reason.
Well, even just like putting it in sleep mode, because then you won't have to listen to it again unless like Salmon Run opens again.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I do not like, but this point gets negated if you always have 8 people to play with or 7 other people to play with, is like, let's say I want to play online, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna move some Rainmaker, and then I go on, and then it's like Clam Blitz or Splat Zones or whatever other modes are called, and then it's like, come back in 2 hours.
Oh yeah, the rotations. It was even worse in Splatoon 1.
Really?
It was 4 hours in the first
4
game.
hours.
It was 4 hours in the
What?
first game.
Yeah.
That's a yikes. Yeah, because there's times where I'm like, I get sick of the same 2 stages, because like from a competitive point of view, that does make sense, because you can be like, oh, these are the 2 stages I'll be dealing with. I'll pick the best weapon suited for me for those 2 stages. But at the same time, I kind of want to play the other 20, however many stages. Not the same for 2 hours. No, thank you.
Yeah, I could see why they would do it. I mean, I guess.
See, I don't mind that aspect either,
Yeah.
because it helps, because imagine if we had like COD voting, everybody would just pick like the same 4 or 5 maps.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
It does need editing though, because like
They could do it like
the
Mario
fact
Kart 8
that's-
Deluxe, like how they give you 3
Yeah.
of them and then a random button.
That
for
could
every
work.
match.
that could work.
Hey,
For Splatoon 3.
well, you know what this game? You know what this game has that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe doesn't have? Private lobbies.
Oh!
Because that means
Whoa!
Don't give me that shit that Mario Kart. Oh, it's like, oh, you need to be friends with you can be friends with anyone that's on the host's list, and you could just get in. I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, oh my god. I mean, and while that's the same case with Splatoon 2, at least in private battles, you can set a code.
Password. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, you guys remember when
Nintendo and
Splatoon 1
online.
took us 3 months to get private? Wait, how many months did it take us for Splatoon 1 to get private lobbies?
What? It wasn't at launch?
No,
No.
it wasn't.
No,
What
what was it? I mean, it
it
took
was-
us what? It took us the weekend to get ranked open because while they had announced it and we knew it was
Yeah.
in the base game, it was just like, if enough people unlock it, we'll just give you the first rank mode. And it took like the weekend.
That's true. That's true. I
It
remember
took us
that.
a couple months to play with friends. Fun. Well, okay, you can play with Turf War, but like actual private
Yeah.
lobbies. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was unfortunate.
I mean,
And then,
I don't mind doing that for turf because at least you get experience for turf. You don't get experience
Yeah.
in private lobbies.
although probably the worst thing from a 1 though, is that the whole if you wanted to change your weapon, you had to back out of the entire lobby.
That's so dumb.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
that was
going back
so
in.
dumb.
And-
I hate
and
when games do that.
The thing is, that was still a thing in 2, I believe, until they patched in an update where you could change your gear on the fly,
Oh man.
like after a match. Yeah,
It's
sounds
been
like
so
Grand Theft
long
Auto
though. I
launch.
feel like it was there at launch, but you're probably right. It wasn't.
I do remember I do remember just from watching people. I do remember there was a period of it not being there.
It might have came like the very first update.
Probably, yeah.
Man, that's a long time ago. Felt
Yeah.
like it hasn't been that long.
And you know what else I'm
Whatever.
tired
It's
of?
been 3 years though.
I'm tired when I boot up the game. I'm in the mood for some Splatoon zombies, and then they're closed. And then I'm like, oh well.
Yeah.
They've at least gotten better with it since, because I remember when Salmon Run was first a thing, it was only open for like 8 hours at a time, and now it's like, oh, it's open for like 36 hours at a time now.
Or better yet, have it open forever.
No.
But that would be
You
better.
wanna have
than
fun, bro? Nah.
I know, I
That would
think
be
it's
better
dumb that
than
it's
having it at a
always
rotation.
open, but unless you like do like locally, but I know why they don't have it open all the time, so you can't grind.
Yeah, like I get the town motif that they have, like a world that you're living in, how like some things
Yeah.
are closed and you can walk into stores and shops and all that stuff. But like, come on,
That doesn't work for a game, bro.
This ain't no gotcha.
Yeah. Give it
Not
time.
yet.
We'll get a Splatoon
Yes.
gotcha.
Technically it is.
Oh,
Technically it is. Abilities are up to chance.
That is true. That is completely true.
Are they? Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
I mean, they have ways for you to get what you want, thanks to chunks, and I'm glad chunks exist. But
Yeah.
even getting chunks is up to chance.
That's the only
Yeah.
Pokemon tier annoying, but this
Yeah.
isn't Pokemon, so.
oh man.
All right. Oh yeah, this is a Smash video.
It was? I thought we were
Yeah,
actually
let's
having
turn
this Splatoon discussion.
Let's turn into a Splatoon discussion.
All right. So, do you guys main the character? Overall thoughts? Do you like the character? Do you hate them? I know I do.
Wow.
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 I can't believe Inkling mains Inkling.
What happened to all the people who said they were the main Inkling day one? What happened?
Okay.
I
No.
killed them all.
Most of them did main Inkling day one, actually.
I know, but they
This
didn't
whole
commit.
fucking server.
Exactly. And I'm sick of them, dude.
Got
You
him.
try getting into like 30 different arenas and nothing but fucking Inkling over and over. My whole matching experience was just Inkling, nothing else.
Yo, quick play full of Inklings, dude. Like,
Yo, it didn't help that Inkling was just like super good and like the first week of Smash.
Good my ass.
so if you guys ever played like week 1 of Smash 4, there was like Little Max everywhere. For Ultimate, it was Inkling.
It
It was Inkling. So the thing that's annoying about Inkling is that it's very true to its series. By it low profiles way
Everything.
too much. When Inkling sprints, she low profiles everything. Everything. Oh my! Oh, that character's toxic. Oh my goodness. dude. Oh my. You know, I'm
Dude,
glad-
I don't gotta deal with that because at the time I made someone who was almost as short as them.
You know, that's true. Like, you guys are on the same playing field. You know,
But
some
it's
of us
still
have-
annoying as hell.
Yeah, it is.
I'm tired of getting inked up, bro.
Yeah, so Inkling had a really interesting mechanic because everybody always thought, how would this work in Smash? So basically, Inkling has the meter on their like UI. So anytime you use an attack that consumes ink, you lose ink, but you ink your opponent, and that deals more damage and more knockback to them. So things to get
The more
real
they're covered,
slimy.
the more you're gonna die.
Exactly. That's kind of weird though. We never got a white alt color of Inkling. I wonder why that is.
The first Splatfest we actually got white and red ink, and I was super happy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
White ink.
Oh, yes. Everybody's
But
favorite
we're like,
color.
just
Jizz
right out of
white.
the gate, like the first month of the game, it was like, here's our first Splatfest. We're using 2 forbidden codes that we never used in the first game.
Man, there was some intense sex around here.
I can understand white.
Just the memes
I
that
can
happened
understand
because of
white
that.
ink, but why red?
Because blood.
Blood.
Yeah. Blood.
Blood.
That doesn't make sense. They use it like
I know.
3 other times, like,
Nintendo doesn't
flashback.
make sense, okay?
I can understand white. You know,
Yeah. Again, I don't know.
Like, the
Sorry,
closest
just
we
modded
got
it
was like
anyway.
a bunch of oranges and maybe a yellow, but we never got like pure red. the first Splatfest.
Wait, wasn't there a ketchup versus mayonnaise tournament?
That was the first one.
that-
That
okay,
was
yeah,
the first one.
okay.
That was the first one,
yeah.
Team ketchup, by the way.
You can
I
see
agree.
why they,
Good.
oh,
Excellent.
they brought it back. They
I-
brought that white back, bro.
Yeah,
I
you forgot.
Yeah.
I still don't know why they didn't do ketchup versus mustard, but you know what? I don't run Splatfest. I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking
Look,
about.
I'm still waiting for the Ninja Turtle tournament repeat, because why did we let the worst Ninja Turtle win?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn, that did happen, didn't
Bro,
it? Damn,
I only played
that's so weird. Like, bro,
Yeah, the
after
Splatfest felt like
Splatfest,
ages ago.
like, Jesus.
Splatfest, totally the most balanced part of Splatoon.
Yeah.
Now go back to talking about the character.
Oh yeah, character. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Right.
So
Alright,
one thing that-
so roller bad. Roller bad. Oh,
Roller
it's
bad,
brain
yeah,
dead.
I was about to say that. So,
Yep.
burying in early Ultimate was toxic. There's another character we're going to talk about much later who also had a bury. Which is also very toxic. Yeah, Shad's looking forward to that one. But Roller was terrible. Roller was actually terrible, like, to deal with. You would get rolled, and then you can go make a sandwich in your kitchen. You can go for a jog outside. You can go walk your dog. You'll come back, and you're still on the
Wait
ground.
for Sonic 06 to
You
load.
wait for Sonic 06 to load, and the Inkling will still be charging up their forward smash, and you will still be in the ground. Screw that character, man. Yo,
Fun character.
I'm glad Cosmo pseudo dropped her, so that means there's less Inkling mains now.
Oh, what's that? You want more?
God, Cosmos. Oh
They
my
all
God.
died off. They all died off when they realized their character went top 8.
Yeah, you're right.
Because like at the beginning, everybody thought this character was really hot.
Yeah, they thought Inkling was top 5 or the best.
Power to him. I'd say she probably was at the time.
Yeah, at the
Until
time.
you started
because meta
learning.
do change. Yeah, and everybody started learning, like, wait, this character can't kill me if they don't back throw me, or they don't up air me, or they don't roller me.
Like, it has trouble killing. Like, really hard.
Especially if you pass the percentage where up throw up air isn't true anymore. Like once you pass that threshold, like Inkling mains they're reaching for a kill.
They're shambles. They're in shambles.
Yeah,
they're fishing
Pretty much all they got
bro.
left for them is just neutral air on forward air.
Yeah.
Or back air.
Yep.
And then even then, like, I know
Or up throw.
back then
200%.
they loved to like the hell out of fucking roller.
Yeah. Like
Like-
if you play an Inkling that gets carried by roller, you should easily win because like, oh, disadvantage, time the roller.
Pretty
Oh,
much everything beats it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even shield, like if you shield like the first initial hit of roller, that's a free punch.
Yeah, they're stuck in
Free
inlock.
punish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy.
Even then, you can just jab them out of it.
That too.
It's true.
Some characters can. I don't know about all of them, but I know some characters can just like, straight up just jab them out of it.
Yeah.
It's a rough life.
One thing I do like the grenade though. Like if you just lightly tap
Wow.
down B, you like sent it out like an upwards arc near you, and then like if you hold it, you like yeet that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love sniping people.
It is.
Yeah, same here. It's probably the most fun attack.
The one thing I'm upset about for freaking splat bombs, can't roll them so they explode faster.
Yeah. You know, I kind
Yeah.
of wish though, like you could switch between different bombs, like in
Yeah, that
the
would
actual
be
game.
so cool.
That would have been neat. Just like having a choice, like,
A
oh, here's
curler
splat
bomb.
bombs.
Yeah.
Here's curling bombs. Here's suction bombs. Burst bombs. Sure.
We know only one of them's gonna get used anyway.
That's true.
That
That's
is-
true. The
that is-
best one.
Yep.
Gotta go with the meta, bro.
You know it. One thing that was really hard to deal with Inkling when like everybody was still new to the game was Inkling's up B, because that's the reference to the squid jump, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the super.
And when I use it in game, I die every time because they know where I'm landing. Anyways, there's like a hitbox when you land on the stage with the up B, like it splashes you and it pushes characters back. I remember for the longest time, myself included, like you just couldn't punish that. It felt like unpunishable.
We just all sucked.
Yeah, we all
Hey,
sucked.
we can punish this. Let's
Yeah.
do it. And
We
then-
all sucked till I realized I can just super on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
You know, you could just wait.
That too. Or you could, you know, while they're falling down, just hit them while they're falling, you know, with the aerial or
Hit
something.
them while they're coming up. You know.
Going up. But
Coming down.
Inkling also had a passive effect with the ink if you use it on stage, like with the roller especially. Every other character who walks on it, they're a lot slower. So even
Yep.
if you do
It-
miss,
it- like very weird interactions.
it's,
with
yeah,
some
very
movement.
weird
Yeah.
interactions.
Yeah, it's
So
Yeah.
even
So
if
weird.
you do miss, you still have opportunity because that other player's in the ink, and normally people aren't in that situation a lot. So I guess if you're an Inkling player and you see that situation a lot, there's probably a common thing everybody does when they see themselves in ink. So yeah, you can abuse that.
Yeah.
Counterplay.
It was.
True,
But
but
I'm swinging. That ain't gonna stop me. I'm swinging.
Yeah, because you're Mac me. You swing. You swing no matter what situation. You can be off stage, you're still swinging.
Well, I don't usually use Mac against Inkling with that anyway. It was usually Sonic, and even then, it was funny like trying to like. I used to think that like I could just use homing attack to get out of it, but like
You
since
can't?
it's slow, no, you can't, because like it slows him down, right? He could probably run out of it, but
Yeah.
like since it slows it down and they're like locked to that position, it's weird because like homing attack will like just stay on the ground.
Huh.
He'll stay on the ground and just like target like he'll try to target them, but he won't move.
That's weird. No, I feel
He'll
like
just stay there.
a better option. Wouldn't a better option just use up B immediately and like just down air it and then like you're good.
I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
might stuck in that still, for all I know.
I don't know.
Who knows anymore?
That is
The
true.
ground shit's weird.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Anything movement based, you're stuck there.
Yeah.
Ground.
Inkling's a very annoying character to hit when
That's why I'm glad I-
he's written.
They all
Play
deserve
stage
to
with water,
die.
bro. It's fine.
So, your guys' opinion on Moray Towers being the ultimate stage?
It makes
boy.
thematic sense, but why do they freaking love Moray so much? It's the worst stage in the
All my
series.
homies
That's
hate
why they
Moray
picked it.
Towers.
It's-
Like,
You know, it's really funny. I remember seeing Moray Towers for the first time. I think they showed it early in Splatoon 1. I was like, wow, this stage looks really cool.
Then he played
Didn't
it.
age well.
Narrator.
Didn't age well at all.
The narrator, and then it wasn't cool.
Look, I'm just gonna say this now. Anybody who likes Moray either mains Charger or Roller. No other class matters on that map. It's hell for everyone
Wait,
else.
there's main discrimination in Splatoon 2?
Totally.
Nice, just like Smash.
Oh no, it's been there since the first game. You got made fun of in the first game if you ever played Roller.
Wasn't like the,
Oh, yeah.
the Inkling brush low tier?
Yeah, because it sucked. Wait, what?
It's,
Then
Oh my
Octobrush happened, and it was pretty good because it was a bit better.
I mean, it paid slightly better. It's better fighter.
Yeah, Moray
Fair.
Towers in Smash is a weird stage. Like, I think it's very unique because no other stage is like that in the game. Like with the ramps, with how you run down them. At the same time, it's so awkward to fight on.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't
Welcome
like
to
it.
how it feels like when you're playing in Splatoon. Because
I
oh
agree.
my gosh, it's terrible.
They made it slightly better in Splatoon 2, but it's still bad.
Yeah.
Nothing's fixing that vocality. Vocality in Splatoon is like a bad omen.
Yeah, it really is.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, my bucket can't reach that high.
Damn it! Fuck!
I don't know what Moray Towers is. I just know I don't like it.
You don't join like
Right.
most of the Splatoon community because Moray is like one of the most hated stages among the Splatoon community too because it's a bad stage.
Well, I don't like its normal look. I at least like the other looks.
I like the FD version of it. It's pretty.
I mean, it's
cool.
nice because I think thematically it looks nice and thematically it made sense for it to be the Smash stage because every other stage would have just been like, oh, I guess it's a roaming stage now.
Yeah, because I feel
Guess
like if they put in any other Splatoon stage, do you think it would have worked? Question mark.
There's probably one I could have thought of, but that game didn't make it to the sequel. That stage didn't make it to the sequel, so oops.
Oof.
You're not good enough to be in 2. Splatoon also came with some music.
Good music.
I generally don't really like Splatoon music. But bomb rush, flush rush. What's it called? Bomb.
Shut up.
You just like it because the remix is
anymore.
The
produced by
remix is so
Otani.
good.
You just like it because the remix is produced by Otani.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
maybe why. But there's like a select few Splatoon 2 tracks that I do like, but most of them are like, I don't care.
Also, why is Sonic not getting remixes like 4 Sonic composers worked on music in Ultimate?
Because nobody likes the blue prick.
Damn.
Or,
But
you
you
know,
guys
maybe
are
they just
fucking
think that his music isn't worth remixing because it's already good enough as is.
Okay,
True,
that's
but,
not
like,
that's not untrue, but think about how much better they would be
No,
in remixes.
counter argument.
Mario and Sonic exist.
Oh, here we go.
Counter argument. T-Lopes. He
Yeah,
can
you're
remix anything, and I will make love with it.
Okay, but we
Oh.
can already. But perfection for T-Lopes is already in the game, so
Who
we
said
can't
that?
remix that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's freaking Studio Op.
Studiopolis.
I may not play like anything Splatoon related half the time, but I do like the music.
See, that's just more to the aesthetic, because the bands themselves also have lore in Splatoon, and I think that's great.
Cool.
Man. I can't believe
Kippy,
you-
no.
Kippy, yes.
Hello? What?
Why'd you do
Uh,
that?
What did I do?
A Twitter thing.
Oh, I see.
What?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, why
Don't
don't you
worry
like...
about it.
Yeah, don't worry
Don't
about
worry.
it.
Wait, I'm canceled. What? Guys, it's been a pleasure doing YouTube. I enjoyed making content on my channel since 2012. If I'm going out swinging, Sticker Star fans are trash and they have bad opinions. Splatoon
dude.
2 is cool, I
You're not
guess.
wrong.
It was cool.
Please put Sean
Inkling
Payne
cool,
Smash.
man.
Goodbye. My life is over. I got hit with twit-lumps.
Bye. But yeah, the character's pretty good.
Yep.
But the stage can go, not. Yeah, I can just go away, please.
Oh, seriously.
Pick a different stage, please.
Not even the community likes this stage. Why does Nintendo keep insisting on saying Moray is the premier stage for Splatoon?
I don't know.
Because
bro.
Sakurai said, fuck you.
Makes sense.
And yet the only time it isn't is if your name is Marie Curday, which it's Urchin Underpass. Oh man.
Oh man,
Man.
I miss Urchin. Why did Urchin Underpass not come back for Splatoon 2?
Same.
Because they've been the bad decisions.
Because Nintendo.
I mean, I know we have the Reef and it's basically that again, but
Yeah,
still, I still miss Urchin.
Yo, I miss Walleye Warehouse.
Why Warehouse isn't too?
Is it? Oh
Yes.
yeah, it is. Oops. It's
I
hard to
honestly,
keep track.
honestly, I miss Salt Spray Rig. It was so fun.
Yeah, that one's pretty good, too.
I don't. We have Skipper now. Skipper's just better Salt Spray.
So guys, this isn't a Smash discussion. We're just talking. He's give up.
Fucking video.
Like, that's the point. Straight up. Splatoon
I
is
can't wait for
back,
like
and
half
no.
this session just to get cut out because we just talk about Splatoon so often.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alts in Splatoon.
Yeah, I like the helmet one. The helmet one's great.
What?
The helmet one and
Yeah.
the blue hair one I like.
It's pretty
a lot.
good. He has a helmet on.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
I
He's
like
protected,
I
bro.
like the school uniform one.
Of course you do.
What is that supposed to mean? Anyways, yeah, which one's your favorite?
I do not remember. Hold on,
Uh,
because I don't remember these shits.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. We don't see Inklings nowadays, so
that's true.
yeah. Ice, you still main the character? I don't think you do anymore, right?
I still play them every once in a while, but I wouldn't consider them me maining the character. I think my favorite is kind of like the face mask one.
Okay. Because like Shad mentioned at the beginning of the video, like in my server, literally almost everybody played Inkling, so it was actually very annoying. But
Yeah.
most of those people either stopped
very
fighting me
annoying.
or they just changed mains because
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
I like
Ultimate has
the-
already challenged me. I
What is
kind of
it?
had to drop Sonic until 9.0 happened.
It's the green one with the bandana.
Oh, so me and Shad like the same ult. Okay.
nice.
Yep.
Dang, look at these cultured people.
I think the alts are pretty cool.
Yeah,
do
They're all
they-
pretty great.
Do they reference any of what is it? Callie or Marie or the Splatoon 2 ones? I forget their names.
No, none of them reference any of the outside
No.
characters, but all of them are technically references because this is all in-game gear from either
Yeah,
game.
and specifically the yellow one is a reference to Agent
Oh, yeah, Agent 3.
Agent 3.
Oh right,
outfit
this,
you wear in
this
story mode
game
for the
has
first
lore. I
game.
completely forgot.
Yep.
It's
Amazing
It
lord.
is there. I probably won't care about it that much, but it's there for those who do.
It's interesting. Other than that, who really cares?
Yeah.
Got him.
The world.
Unless your name is Octo Expansion.
Oh yeah, that one.
I mean, yeah, that's where all the lore actually matters.
Do you guys think
Yeah.
we'll get Octoling alts or Echo Fighters? Because I know people wanted Octolings for Smash.
I would like
Maybe
it,
an
but
alt.
honestly, I doubt it at this point.
I'm kind of upset we didn't get more Splatoon 2 representation considering the game was out by the time Ultimate hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Nintendo will give us, like, a fighter pass, but just Echo Fighters, which I wouldn't mind at all.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind
Maybe
like
a
a free
little
update that
late
just
for
gave
the
us like
Octoling.
alt or something.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess you could argue it could be late, but I don't know. It's Smash. Smash is timeless, except if you're Smash 4.
when they do these things like years before. But like I noticed they always do this shit like years beforehand.
Yeah.
So like this could have been like the whole like Octone thing could have been like way after they decided to do the Inkling.
True. Because I think right after
Yeah.
Bayo, Netta, and Corrin, they started working on Ultimate literally immediately after. So.
Yeah.
This game's bad. Let's go make something else.
Let's do it over but better.
That'll hold him for a few years.
Yo, Sakurai, guys, you need Nerf Bayonetta again! I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm in another game.
Oof.
But yeah, Inkling, like, I think Inkling's represented well in Smash. I just don't like fighting the character. I mean, I know what to do now, I just don't like fighting the character. That's all.
That's understandable. Feels like if they're short, you're never gonna like fighting them. Lol.
Yeah, shut up, Pikachu mate over there.
Yeah, because like short games get priority half the time.
You tell yourself that, bitch.
Hey, man,
Short people
I'm
get
swinging
priority.
before I finally get cancelled, so.
Fair enough.
I-
Well, I enjoy playing them. Fighting against them, they're fine. Like, eh. But if you get low profiled, oh well. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
But you'll always be
Sometimes
salty.
you just gotta deal with it,
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What the hell you mean? Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. But you're just mad as usual. Stop being mad, Meta. God.
Imagine being mad.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
But at least they did it well. They could have done it better with more of the honestly, this is a bit late, but I feel like this should have been a different special than the
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the final smash of how bad it is. Right. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. The Stingray
Isn't
or
it
whatever it's called.
No,
Don't
it's the killer whale from Splatoon 1.
Oh, that's so wrong.
And it's
Killer
so
whale.
bad.
It's terrible. Like, first of all, you get an SDI out of it. Like, imagine being able to SDI out of a final smash. And not only that, like, if you're in a bad, like, spot,
Well-
like, the way you control it, you have to walk around while you do it. You can just walk off the edge and die.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
stupid.
so
I mean,
bad.
They're not the only one that you can just SD high out of, but like that one's just like very apparent because you can do it out of
Should have been the
Lucario's.
Kraken.
Yeah. Oh, you can do a Lucario's. Oh, that poor
You can
man.
do it out of Lucarios, you can do it out of Zero Suit Samuses. Can't do it out of Samuses.
Interesting.
Samuses take over the whole fucking screen before you even try to get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screen
Honestly-
go!
Yeah. Brain
I mean,
dead.
to be fair, I guess that was the special to pick from the first game.
I guess.
makes the
but, like,
most
What the hell? What about the
it
Kraken?
could have been better, because, like, honestly, being able to move while also controlling it is. No.
Yeah.
See, they should have done what they did for Ice Climbers, where you at least had a point.
Oh, I
hung
don't
on
even
to?
like the Ice Climbers
Yeah.
Final Smash. I think that was trash too.
Yeah.
It
But
was
no,
just-
this
that one-
Ice Climbers
but
Final
that one
Smash, you
actually
can hang
works.
on to something. There's a safe spot, so you can move it, not, like, risk killing yourself.
Yeah, but the Ice Climbers are also bad people because you have a bad game.
Okay.
No, it's just because you're bad at it.
salty.
No,
Salty.
the game is
salty.
bad. It's terrible.
No, you're just bad
Even for
at it.
NES
It's
standard,
They're
that
really
game is
bad
actual
at it.
trash.
Look, I'm just letting now. I can't wait for Sakurai's next game to be freaking Ice Climbers Uprising.
I'll never play it. I'll just never play it.
Well. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Alright.
Maybe in the next game we'll get a better Final Smash for them if they stay. That is.
I don't know. I hope
Maybe it'll
Ultimate's
be one of the
last game.
Splatoon 2 specials. I wouldn't mind like Stingray probably.
Booyah bomb! Imagine.
You know what? No, you know what? Nope, that changed my mind.
Lend
It
me
would
your
be,
energy!
Exactly.
I mean,
I want
Spirit
mean,
on
hey.
the stage.
I mean, hey, if we're not getting Goku, then that's the closest thing we're gonna get.
Don't worry, we are
What
gonna
are you
get.
talking about? We do have Goku in Ultimate. He's a spirit, remember?
No. Don't worry, we will get Son Goku. He will be the last character. Don't worry.
Imagine. The internet, Twitter will fucking die.
Yeah, that will die. I want to see it.
Remember when Steve happened, guys? No, Twitter ain't coming back.
Bro, Twitter actually did not work when Steve got revealed.
Yeah.
It really didn't.
Steve fucking killed it.
Imagine what happens if Goku happens.
Gone.
Twitter ain't coming back.
Come on.
But it's just gone.
No, I just reached 100 followers on Twitter. Don't make me lose this.
No, wait, guys, I know what happened. Steve turned on creative mode, which means we weren't able to do anything on Twitter. That must have happened.
Damn.
Goats, my goats.
Anyways,
my
we've
dude.
been rambling for too long on this character.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
thank you all for watching Insight. I don't even know who's next. Who is next?
King Kid. No, that's wrong.
Is it Carol or
yeah.
the Belmont?
Oh, it was actually Daisy. I
It was
was
Daisy.
thinking about
All
putting
right.
Daisy and Crom
All
together.
right.
Because of the echoes.
It was
Daisy
the
put all
Echoes,
the-
Daisy and Crom.
Yeah, we'll put Daisy and Crom together. And then
Yeah.
Ridley in
might
there
as well.
too?
Ridley? Oh, we could do Ridley. We could do
I
three.
think. And Dark Samus.
No, wait. Yeah, we'll put
There's a
Daisy,
lot in there.
We'll put Daisy, Crom, and Dark Samus together. I think that's fair.
The Echo Fighters.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Echo-
that makes sense.
The Echo Fighters we barely fucking use.
Dude, I honestly forgot Daisy was on the game. Not gonna lie.
See?
Well,
I mean-
she actually just became a character after she was like an alt for like 2 games.
Yeah.
She's still just an alt.
She really
Yeah,
is.
but now she's actually in the game instead of just being Peach but colored orange.
Yeah, but she don't do
Yeah.
nothing special.
She bad.
You right.
This video's been going on for too long. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
You play Inkling,
Bye.
I'll find you.
I'll find you.
You'll
I'll take
never
your
take
Wii
me
U.
alive.
Does-
You'll never
does that
take me
include
alive.
anybody who
coppers.
plays Splatoon?
No, I'm canceling your NSO account.
Wow! How could you?
Damn.
I mean, I don't count. I play Octoling in Splatoon anyway. Anyway.
That's
You like
strat.
that.
That is the strat.
Octoling's got the better hair anyway.
Yeah.
See, you say that, but I'm still mad Splatoon 2 didn't give us squid dreads, because then I would have actually gone back.
Burn my dress.
Oh my god.